first episode of the 2020 soap making here on Royalty Soaps #1. I'm so excited. I wanted to start it off with a throwback because I have had so many messages recently asking for my amethyst stone soap, and that's perfect because I wanted to do a birthstone for every single month this year. February is amethyst. It's perfect. Why not? I think amethyst has been pretty popular online recently as far as soaps and stuff go. I've seen a lot of soaps that are like high top inspired by mine, and they're like, Katie, you need to remake it. So we're doing it. We're giving the people what they asked for. It is fragranced with a really gorgeous lavender martini scent from Nature's Garden. I think I say later on in the video, this is like one of my top 10 favorite fragrances of all time. So if you're a cold process soap maker or someone who makes like body lotion or something like that, definitely check out this scent because it is so good. And it's inexpensive too because it's from Nature's Garden. Before we begin, I just wanted to say for those of y'all who wanted to get something from the Cosmic Fairy Tale collection, as of right now when I'm filming this, all of the core collection, meaning not the turquoise soap, but the 6 that I created in December are all still available in the Royalty Soaps shop online. So if you wanted to get one of those and you think that they're already sold out, they're not. Don't worry, we made tons of them. There's still plenty left for you. So you can pop on over there and get one if you so desire. Like we said in the Q&A for the very first video of this year, we are trying to like improve some things. I really like this setup back here, but I kind of feel like we need some more lights. So if you have any suggestions for backgrounds, we are totally open to them. We would love to know what you guys have to say. There are sound improvements coming later, so stay tuned. Kenny and I are doing our very best. We're working in a very strange room and it's like very concrete-y, so we're having to get some big drapes and stuff so it isn't so echoey, but we are working on it. We are making steps towards improvement. This soap will be available with the Ardor collection on February 1st at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, so I'm going to talk just a teensy tiny bit about the collection. So for February, obviously love is the grand inspiration because Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. I love Christmas. Christmas is amazing, but I think if I had to narrow them down, I would have to go with Valentine's Day because I love all of the romantic, fluffy, cuddly stuff that goes along with it. I love the color schemes, and so this year I really wanted to focus on kind of a French 1950s Parisian love story, to sort of just like all over the place a little bit. I'm going to insert right now my Pinterest board, and you can see there's a lot of pastels. There's even like a carousel, cute little candy hearts, lots of beautiful doors, old movies. That's just sort of the vibe I'm going for with my personal collection. It's a little bit of a throwback to my Victorian loving days when I was 17 or 18 and everything in my room was like Parisian looking. I don't know, it's just fun. I thought it would be really perfect for February. So that's kind of the inclusive collective idea. I even sort of envisioned a love note that was handwritten from like a guy to his gal, and maybe he's French and she's American and they're separated by the big Atlantic Ocean. You see what I'm saying? Are you guys feeling it in your heart? So yeah, that's the big inspiration. I hope you guys enjoy today's video, enjoy the collection, and without further ado, let's make some soap. We will be pouring our lye water solution into our oils, and then we're going to blend for just a few seconds, probably 10 or less. I want the soap to be really watery. The recipe can be found down below in the description box for free. It's blending time. So I'm just gonna split things off by eyeballing. The layers are not gonna be straight, so it really doesn't matter if everything is 100% even. Gotta scrapey out my little containy. And now that that's done, we're going to start on the colors. Now the first one we're going to do is going to be dark gray, then lighter gray, white, light purple, and then dark purple. We're going to gradient it up to very dark purple. The darkest gray I have not added any titanium dioxide to, and this is just satin gray pillowcase from Mad Micah's. This next one is also satin gray pillowcase, but I have less of it, and I'm going to to add titanium dioxide as well. Next, I'm pouring in just straight titanium dioxide mixed with water. Next, we have I Dream of Purple. This is a very lovely lavender color from Mad Micas. And then finally, we have I Dream of Purple mixed with a little bit of Purple Vibrance. That's from Nurture Soap. I'm gonna mix this in first with my whisk here. And then I'm gonna pour the fragrance oil into the first layer. I'm using Lavender Martini today. This is the same fragrance oil that I used with the very first soap that I made like this, and you guys really loved it. It's one of my favorite fragrances, probably of all time, definitely in the top 10. I'm gonna move these colors off to the side now, and we're gonna start pouring the layers. First layer, here we go. It's still relatively runny right now, but I will tell you, if you want to use this fragrance oil, you probably need to do a design that needs to go quickly. It does have a tendency to set up. So for layers, it's really, really perfect because it's enough time for you to pour, but not so much time that you're waiting around forever to move on to your next layer. All right, so it's still a little bit runny, but not enough for it to matter. So I'm gonna put some lines in here. As you can see, I was playing with it a little bit. I love raw soap batter. I think it's so gorgeous. All right, all finished. Let us move along to the next layer. Here comes the second layer of gray. So this is the lighter layer. I blended this one a little longer because even that first layer, it was taking too long for me. I promise, one day I'll make a video that's like super relaxed and it just takes me 15 forevers to do whatever the task is, but today is not that day. I'm gonna use my popsicle stick to get it down into the corners. And I've gone ahead and textured this second layer, so we're ready for the third. Get in there. All right, time for the white layer. This one's a little more runny, so it's a little easier to do. Mess up these layers. P.S. I went for sort of an off-white with this. I don't know if I'm gonna like that though. Might end up changing it to a white. All right, here comes the first purple layer, the lavender purple layer. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. All right, gonna mess up this very last layer. Then we're gonna put the dark purple on. All right, time to pour the very last layer on. Oh! Look at that purple. It looks like a melted grape slush. I'm just patting this down to make it rather flat on top. All right. Look at that. Flat as a fiddle. All right. It is time to mix up the soap frosting now after this quick commercial break. Using the large round tip today. That's the classic one I like to use with this soap. I think it looks really good up against the angles of the little embeds that Shelly hath made me. And then I have some purple glitter that has been snaked down the sides. That's such a horrible adjective. It has gently fallen down the sides of my piping bag. And in the glitter mix, we have Eclipse Bio Glitter. That's from Nurture Soap. It is the only one of its kind that I found. It's a beautiful purple, biodegradable, eco-friendly glitter, and it looks so, so nice in this soap. It's very similar to the Lush glitters that you get on top of bubble bars. Another thing I really like about this soap is that each one is really, really unique, because you never know how exactly any of these little piping dollops are gonna come out. Well, I would love to know how y'all's holiday season went. Oh my gosh, it flew by for us over here. I don't know what it was about this year, but it just, oh my gosh, it just was not long enough at all. I also think it feels that way whenever it's not cold enough outside, because when it's cold and you're trapped in the house, it's like, all right, I need something else to do. I need a little more work on my plate. But in Texas, it was warm and balmy and kind of felt like springtime. So it's like, no, we want more time to go play outside. Did you get what you wanted for Christmas? You gotta let me know. I definitely got what I wanted for Christmas. Caleb bought me some Missouri earrings, and he bought me a full-size version of Daisy by Marc Jacobs, which is my favorite perfume ever. So I felt super, super spoiled. Also, I still haven't gone to see Little Women yet, but I'm really excited about that. Saoirse Ronan is one of my favorite actresses. She's so stunning. One of my New Year's resolutions is to read more. So something really cool that happened was I am subscribed to Owl Crate, which is a young adult fantasy subscription box. And I have had that for about, I'd say 4 months now, and have just loved it. I love the way they curate that. It would be a dream come true for Royalty Soaps to be in one of those boxes at some point. Hint, hint, wink, wink, hit me up, Owl Crate. Because that would be super cool. But one of the things they sent in the most recent box was a reading planner. It's really, really cool. Helps you kind of like allot time to read certain books and make reading goals. I'm definitely going to be using that this year because I have a lot of books I want to read. I've never read The Taming of the Shrew or The Catcher in the Rye. Those are two that have been on my list a really long time. So I'd like to be able to get to those this year. And basically what I'm trying to do is limit my screen time at night so that I'm only reading and doing non-screen activities. Caleb and I like to watch a show at night sometimes, so I'm still probably gonna do that. But like right before bed, the last like 15-20 minutes, I'd like to read a book instead, I think. So I have a lot of this purple glitter mix, and I'm gonna just put that on top. Ooh, yes, that is super nice. Oh, so pretty. And while I am very partial to old books, I am trying to try some new ones, hence being subscribed to Owl Crate. Those are all new books, and I really liked one of them. I believe it was called Of Salt and Sorrow. I will leave a picture right now for you guys to see it. And the book cover is beautiful. It's a really pretty book to display on a shelf, but it's a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and I'm not like a horror person at all. I think this would probably classify as a thriller. Definitely creeped me out enough that I was glad I wasn't sleeping alone. Now I'm gonna put just a little bit of eco-friendly holographic glitter. Not a whole bunch. I'm just dipping the brush in once and then going back and forth, and I'm not gonna re-dip it. And upon each little soapy top, I will be placing a banded amethyst stone. You February babies really have one of the most gorgeous birthstones. This particular soap and the Mermaid Treasure soap are the two that people beg me the most to make. Who knows, maybe I'll bring them back yearly just because they're so popular. I just think everyone likes purples and blues in soaps. It just, I don't know, it does something to you. It pulls it all together and just makes you feel nice. Purple is Caleb's favorite color. Is it your favorite color too, Kenny?
It's the best color in the world.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And for the final edition, we must add these little soapy amethyst crystals. I'm putting them in a little bit flat though so that you guys can see more of it. I think the first time I put these in, I like shoved them in and you miss 2 of the layers. This time we'll just kind of lay them up flat against the side. There was a comment the other day from somebody wanting to know more about how the Soap Frosting Club club came to be, what's in it, why there wasn't an announcement video, and all of that. So I think I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a later video this month, because I never really got to like share all that goodness. The first time the Royalty Soaps piping set got released, I did a big video. It was, you know, something we really talked about a whole bunch, but this one we were just trying to fill a demand in the marketplace quickly, so I didn't have enough time to like really dedicate to it. So I'll talk about it a little later in this month. Okay, I think that's it. Gonna spritz this down real quick with rubbing alcohol. I don't want those little soap gems to sweat. And that's it. The Lavender Amethyst soap is complete. Aw, she's so pretty. This is one of my favorites. It really is. I love the purple on top. I'm really happy we got to make it again for all of our February babies. And now we're gonna let it sit for 18 to 24 hours, and then we'll come back and we'll chop it all up, take a peep at the inside layers after this quick commercial break. Somebody was a messy Bessie, but that's okay because it's on the side and it really doesn't matter. Going to push down gently. This is a very soft little soap though, so hopefully no big deal. Let us slip one right out of the middle here. Let's see. Oh yeah, all right. Look at that. It's like doing a wave. I'm stoked. This is my new favorite way to do layers. And all it takes is a little popsicle stick. Also peep that top there. Ooh wee. So the question of the day is, do you prefer wavy layers or straight layers? Or you could also pick sculpted layers, like, I don't know, up and down, or a super defined wave. Something that you would have to use a scraper tool for. To vote in the question of the day, all you have to do is click the eye in the upper right hand corner of the screen. I absolutely love the way this soap looks, especially all of the little ripples and how they look purposeful even though they totally weren't. I'm gonna have to use that technique in the future when doing layers because it almost looks wavy. This soap, along with all of the others in the Ardor collection, will be available on February 1st at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, royaltysoaps.com. I hope you guys enjoyed the very first soap of January. I have a lot of other really pretty ones coming up, and I have one for the men. It's very, very like monochrome, really pretty, very simple. You guys are gonna love it. That's a low top one, by the way. Fragranced with shave and a haircut from Brambleberry. I think that's probably a dupe of some other fragrance, but it smells so good. I think it's probably my new favorite man scent. Anyway, stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment down below. We're gonna be doing a giveaway on Instagram this week, so if you're not following us on Instagram, you can do that over there. It is going to be Royalty Soaps related. I'm also going to do a giveaway really soon on this channel, but I haven't quite decided what I wanna do for that one. So if you guys have any prizes or any special giveaway items that you'd love to see, please let me know down in the comments below. That will be really, really helpful. I hope you have an absolutely marvelous rest of your day. Be sure you do something fun for yourself, like staying on track of your fitness. I know that it's a new year and lots of people like to make New Year's resolutions. I actually do have a New Year's resolution for fitness, my own personal self, and I'm reminding myself to stay on top of it. Drink some water. There's another thing you can do. Stay hydrated. It's cold out there. Your skin needs the water to keep itself hydrated and replenished. And that's all from me. I will see you guys on Saturday and on Instagram in the meantime. So until then, bye for now.